So the problem that we're having is we're losing pressure on the chemical gun. It's having a hard time priming. There's an air bubble in there somewhere and we weren't sure where. So to diagnose it, what we want to do is shut off all of the valves, turn them all to the off position, and then one by one start testing them. So what we did is we opened up the water first, and then we got it to prime. Well, you can hear the air bubble in there now, how it's not priming. We would get it to prime and then an air bubble would go through and we'd keep losing prime. So we know that it's sucking air through that system somewhere, but we aren't sure where. So to diagnose it, we're gonna go as close to the water tank as we can, as close to the source as we can. And that's right up here on the top of the tank. So we'll pull that hose off and then I'd find an adapter or make an adapter so you can get it to garden hose thread. So we want the female garden hose thread on the end. So I just took I think it's a 1/2 inch barb to 1/2 inch male and then a coupler going to the male for the female garden hose. And now we're going to turn the garden hose on, and that's going to pressurize this line and pressurize the system, and you'll start to see water coming out of any broken fitting or wherever it's sucking air from. So we'll turn the garden hose on. So I'm just squeezing the trigger to try and force feed the water through and get that air out of there. And the only air leak I'm seeing is right here, and it's very minimal. So you can see the little drip right here. That's a spot where it would be sucking air through. So figuring out if it's this to me looks like it's coming out of the threads. It's either going to be coming out of the threads or the barb, or it could be a broken fitting. But wherever that drip is, try and isolate exactly where the drip's coming from, and either put more tape on it or replace the fitting. But I like to let it run for a couple minutes and just see if there's anywhere else that it's dripping. Right now we can't even access inside this box because of these rivets on here. We might cut them. But yeah, look for anywhere that water's spraying out, and that's it. And just replace the fitting, pressure test it again, make sure it's not dripping, and then put it back together. That's it.